Hello and welcome to the Adam and Dedra Show. Got an amazing one once again. But first,
Always.
yes, I'm going to say we're drinking a beer here from Sky Riot, or I'm sorry, from Original 40 called Sky Riot. It's a double dry hopped West Coast IPA. So nice, clean West Coast style IPA. Haven't had it before. Original 40s out of San Diego, North Park area. And while we were there, picked this one up. Can't wait to try it. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers to another great episode. Although I feel like yours has more than mine, but whatever.
I poured them exactly the same.
Okay. Well, yours went up all the way to the.
Well, I took a sip.
Yes.
Mine's below yours. So that
and
was
I haven't even taken a sip.
Quit comparing. Those were pretty even right there.
So what's your opinion on this one?
It's a very clean flavor. I'm going to say it has a good hop forward flavor to it. I would say about as classy as it can get. It's a little bit on the more bitter side, I would say, for some of the West Coast IPAs. It doesn't have that malt balance to it, which is fine. I mean, this is just a very classic West Coast. I mean, what's your opinion?
I agree. It's light. It's very easy to drink. What is the percentage on this one?
7%.
Okay, good.
Even. Why, are you trying not to fall out of your shirt?
Oh, I was just like, the last few, I feel like I took a couple drinks and then was like, oh, wait a minute. This is about 9%.
Yeah, well, it's only 13.8.
Oh, yeah. It's just like water.
Yeah, like nothing.
Okay.
Easy.
I just wanted to double check that.
Tuesday afternoon. What can you do, right? Oh, man.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
Very true. But we had a nice, I'm going to say relaxing weekend. We didn't do what we normally did and try to take a bunch of pictures and do all this. We had a friend of ours that took us out for a birthday and he was driving. So unfortunately was not able to partake in the same way that we did. But we were just, let's go just check out a bunch of places on the east side. And that's what we did.
That was
and
fun.
Just focused on the time while we were there, not necessarily recording every moment and every beer and every single thing that we did. And it was kind of, I can't say it was nice doing that. It was just refreshing, just focusing on our time. And that was it.
Right. So often I feel we are those people because we always try to document everything. So that way when we do our show, we always have, correct information. We give the necessary shout outs. We always try to. We're not always the best at it. Sometimes we mess up. Apologize.
Yeah, we do our best.
But with this one, we didn't really go out with the intention on documenting, taking pictures and all of that stuff. It was, we're just going to go where the wind takes us.
Yes, and have fun doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one of the places we wanted to focus on was downtown, or I should say Main Street, Mesa area, which is in East Phoenix suburb. And we don't really spend a lot of time there. We've been there a couple times for different outings. There's a brewery there that we're going to feature right now. Been there, was it once or twice? I can't remember. And it's called Phantom Fox. And it's a great brewery. I mean, when we went there the first time, we were like, okay, the beers seemed lacking. The beers we had that time seemed lacking. And we heard that the brewer was just getting into the large scale brewing.
Getting into their mojo.
Yes. We went there this time and it was quite changing. And we've had quite a few other beers. I don't know, if you remember last week, we were at Sana, and there was a collaboration between Phantom Fox. It was called The Frog and the Fox, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've had beers. They've collaborated with a lot of people in town and have made great beers. So we had to go there.
They definitely have found their mojo. And when we went to Phantom Fox, okay. So I love ceviche. I love making homemade ceviche. And even going out and trying to see, okay, other than mine, who else? Like, where can I get these ideas? Like, I love to cook. So I always try to think of the ceviche. Okay, how are they making it? And I always think about Nelson's.
That's exactly what I was thinking right now. It's funny.
Right next door to Wandering Tortoise, Nelson's. Their ceviche, I've it's always been outstanding and top notch. So I think about that and I'm like, okay, what type of fish, what type of like fresh, ingredients are they adding? Is it just onion? Is it just cilantro? What else are they adding to it? And I always try to incorporate those things when I make my own, just so I get like variety and I try to test those things out. And lo and behold, at Phantom Fox, they had a beer that was called ceviche.
Had
So,
nothing to do with the flavor of ceviche.
although I wish it had. No, I'm just kidding.
Ceviche flavored beer.
Yes,
Ooh.
please make my beer extra fishy. Ooh.
That was interesting, though. That name got you.
It did. It did. It truly did. But it was actually a double dry hopped cold IPA. And it was delicious. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I think because that was towards like the mid part of our escapades that evening, I probably only had just one because I was already feeling it pretty good at that point. And then we had like other food places that we had to go to along the way.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to like get like filled with beer and not have enough room for food and, regret my choices later. So I was trying to pace myself and kind of balance it out, but we'll talk about the food places that we
Oh,
went
yeah.
to in a
And it was
little bit.
multiple.
Yeah.
And multiple beer places. I mean, this was just like a beer hopping place. I mean,
Food frenzy.
I don't think
trip.
we traveled one full block. We stayed in just like an intersection and went to like quite a few places.
I think all the places that we went to were like 30 seconds apart.
Yeah, but it was, 115 degrees outside. So going from place to place that quick was actually necessary.
Right.
But Phantom Fox we're going to feature that as the main brewery for this episode just because we haven't featured it before. And it was a very, very neat place. So you walk in and it's almost like that whole area is like almost like strip malls in all corners. You walk in there and it totally changes the vibe from the outside to the inside. I mean, it has that bar there. They have like a full kitchen there. So they have a full restaurant. They have a little side section, like through a little doorway, which they probably bought the suite next door, which is a long seating area also. We sat there. I had a beer called Goose Suits, which is a hazy IPA, just a regular one. I think it was just, let me just get just a standard beer here. And that was nice. It was very good. And, again, I didn't like, okay, what's the taste profiles? What's this? I didn't even put it on Untapped because it was just that kind of day. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling with people and enjoying our time out there. And that was wonderful.
As you can say, we were on, but slightly off.
Yeah. They had that really cool Phantom Fox pillar
logo.
Yeah, where it was like all in black, and then it was like with the yellow backlighting. That was really cool. We took a couple of pictures in front of that.
Oh, you have to.
Oh yeah, and it didn't really come out, but hey, we took it.
If you adjust the settings, like the light and all that stuff, it'll come out supreme. And I did do that actually, and it came out very nice. You just have to mess with like the settings and stuff like that.
All right, I didn't, and mine just came out black. It's like, who's are those shadows over there next to the yellow light?
It's not even us, it's someone else.
I missed. Whoops. No, it was good. I mean, that was a great time there. And then we sat at that little table, and it was like a little skinny table, and you could stand up, sit down on those like high tops, and just sat there and talked. And because it was such a skinny table, I felt like we had really good conversations between each other and the other people at the table too.
Absolutely. And if you guys know us, we're always down for conversations, whether it's with friends or strangers or just anybody at the bar. We're always down for a good conversation. And those tables were definitely set up for a good conversational piece.
Yes.
So Phantom Fox, way to go on that one.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Plus a beer called ceviche. I mean, come on.
And it was a cold IPA. Now, that's a unique style. You don't see that often. And I don't even think I can pinpoint like a specific beer that's a cold IPA. I've had quite a few of them, and each time they've been a unique experience. Sometimes they're light, sometimes they're more flavorful, and you don't see that often, and I appreciate that they did that. I had met somebody one time at, I think it was at a bar. Oh, this is my favorite style. And I'm like, a cold IPA? I'm like, how do you find those?
Right. But like I said, Phantom Fox, they have definitely found their mojo and they're doing it well.
Yes, it was good. But I'm going to talk about the downtown area, just parking. There was plenty of parking, I felt like everywhere.
Right.
And it was a Saturday. Yeah, Saturday
Yeah.
mid-afternoon, and there was parking like everywhere. They didn't charge you. There wasn't like freaking parking garages where they charge you $20 to park. There wasn't meters all over the place. No, they just had open parking, and I thought that was really good.
Right. And that just alleviates right there off the bat, just the stress
Mm-hmm.
of having to find a parking place and then, oh, okay, oh crap, where's the meter? Got to pay the meter. Okay, how much is it? How long is it? What's my license plate number? And then it's just like it turns into a whole fiasco before you even get to like having your first beer. And that's kind of a crummy experience, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But being in that area, it was like you said, it was just you pulled in, you found a parking spot, you parked, you got out, you stayed there for as long as you needed to, ate, drank, happy, went home.
Yeah. Very true. One of the first places we went was a Chupacabra tap room, and we had a couple beers there. I think I might have taken a picture of them, but doesn't matter, right? Had a couple IPAs. She had a couple of hazies. I mean, come on.
What's new?
I
What's
know,
different?
but I thought that was a really cool place, and we've seen them around. Quite a few, and I didn't know it was just like a regular tap room. I was thinking it was more of a brewery, but it is a tap room. They had plenty to drink. Really kind of like a small place, a wraparound bar with a few tables around the outside.
Hmm.
And I thought that was really cool, the doors. So they have like these two metal doors. It's a double door entry. One of them I think stays shut pretty much, right? But they had these grates on it, and on the grates it had all the little like stamps inside the metal of the little chupacabras, and
Yeah.
like a big emblem in the middle, and that was all like water jet cut out of this doorway, and I just thought that was so cool.
I agree. Like the time and the creativity that goes into creating something like that, and then having somebody with the artistic ability to go in and create that, and then just have that be the first piece people see as they walk into your brewery was just awesome. And actually, I don't think I got a picture of that as I think I was just blown away and I was just
Mm-hmm.
like, this is awesome. That we were just like,
Yeah,
oh.
because we sat at the table right by those doors, and with the light coming in from there, it just illuminated all that design, and I thought that was so cool.
Right, which is what I mean. Like the whole artistic like ability is what you see on the outside is amazing, but when you're on the inside, you get a completely different experience, and I
Yeah.
think that's awesome. That's why I was like, it's creative. It's very creative because you're seeing it from two different lenses, essentially.
It's kinda like a stained glass window, I guess, when you see that at a church
Sure.
from the outside, it just looks dark, a dark window, but in the inside, you see all the color and everything. I think that was really neat.
Yeah, it
And
was.
and there was 2 breweries, and they still come up on the maps as breweries right in that area. And unfortunately, both of them are no longer working, acting breweries, but they're tap rooms now, and they're still right there. One of them was Oro Brewing Company, and that was a really neat place. Like it was like almost like a dive bar when you walk in. And I'm no stranger to dive bars. Hey,
I love me a good dive
yep.
bar.
We had a couple beers there and ran into the owner of Homeland Brewing, which we talked about in this show a couple of times maybe. And they're out there in Anthem. Deidre just happens to see a guy playing pool at the bar that has a Homeland Brewing t-shirt. And so she walked by him and said, "Hey, I like your t-shirt. Love that place." Turns out to be the owner.
Well, he was just like, he was shooting pool and he was just casually looked over his shoulder and he was like, hey, thanks.
Yeah.
So we go immediately up to the bar, start ordering, a drink. And then him and his friend come up and they're ordering their drink as well. And I was like, so do you go out there often, or how do you know about Homeland? Because we're way out in Mesa and Homeland's out in the North Phoenix
Yeah,
area for
or
Anthem.
out of
So
town.
yeah. So I was like, yeah, and I was like, hey, how do you know Homeland? And he was like, oh, I own the place. I was like, oh, okay. Maybe you know it well. But, the dude, super cool, super just
Yeah.
like genuine, very down to earth. Had a very good conversation with him. We got to share all the awesome things that Homeland is doing with their brewery and their location, especially their veteran or buy a drink for a veteran ahead.
Yes,
That's an awesome program.
it
And
is.
then of course I also let him know because I love popcorn. And I was like, super appreciate that you guys have a popcorn machine. And I think he kind of mentioned something to the effect of like a love-hate relationship.
Yes, because of the kids dropping popcorn apparently all over the place. So
It is what it is. But I'll try not to drop popcorn
yeah,
all over
he
the
said
place.
kids, but he meant you. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
I saw it in the ice.
Yeah, but that was really cool to run into him. And he's like, "Well, what are you doing here? How do you know about it?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"We go places."
Yeah. We travel hours on end for good beer.
Yes, and that's one of the ones that we've been to. So just happy little accident. That was great.
Yeah, it was. And then after Oro, we went to
Beer Research, which is right across the street from it. Another brewery that is no longer, and another unfortunate circumstance, but a great tap room and arcade. So they have a lot of pinball machines and just arcade games. Very neat place. Met some other friends there. We're able to drink pretty good beer. I mean, I had an IPA, and you found, and you're wearing it today, some Drecker. Yeah, on tap. You never see that.
No, it's very hard to find. Kind of like when we were out in California and I was like, oh my gosh, is that Pliny the Elder on draft? And he was like, yeah, I find it all over in California. And I was like, no, you don't.
I've been here. It wasn't here before.
I was almost a resident.
All kidding aside, the Beer Research is a really cool tap room. Tap room now used to be brewery, but they have again like a center bar, so it's almost like an island, and all along the outside of the place is where all those arcade games are. Really cool concept, and it was great to see that also.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But I want to talk about food here for a minute.
Go ahead.
So I picked a place over there. Had nothing to do with any kind of reviews, anything that I've seen, but it was called Burritoholics. A name like that.
Great.
Yes.
Great name.
I don't care what they had. They could have just rolled up anything in a tortilla, and I would have been like, yep, this place is great. But it was good. I mean, they had a small selection of beers that they had there. We sat at the bar too. They had seating all around, really cool artwork on the inside of there, and burritos. And you know what's funny? I think their special was like some sort of tacos, like Sonora taco. I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm like, tacos at Burritoholics, and that's their special. Shouldn't it be like a version of another burrito or something?
Right. The name like Burritoholics.
Yeah. But they had a pretty large selection of different types of burritos. We went with the classic because how do you know, if something is really good if you don't try the classic burrito? And we just did the carne asada, and that was good. The meat. Oh, you talk about
for
it.
me,
I'm
like
gonna take a drink.
any anywhere I go, if they've got tacos or burritos, I'm always gonna go for the carne asada tacos first. And I love mine very basic, very clean. I like it with just cilantro and onion with whatever salsa, red hot salsa that they make that's obviously homemade. And that's my biggest part where I get to feel like how good the food truck or the place that we're at is based on just the carne asada, the onion, and the cilantro and the hot sauce. That's all I put on my carne asada tacos. And that just gives me a really good baseline. I'm like, oh, okay, well, if they've got this nailed, well, then this, and this also has to be good. So then I kind of start dabbling in the other foods. But I'm going to go right back to those carne asada tacos anyway. So there, because we're at Burritoholics, carne asada burrito, it only made sense to get the carne asada burrito. And of course, what did I also order on the side because it was on the menu?
Oh, it was an appetizer, the chicharrones.
Oh my God. If you guys know of a place that serves amazing chicharrones, please send it our way so that
you enjoyed the hell out of that.
Yes, I love me some good chicharrones.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys know of a place, please send it through Instagram, do YouTube, whatever source that you're catching us on. Just message us from whatever source it is. I need to get that information. I got to go try and check that place out.
but the chicharrones, they came out and they were still crackling because they were just out of the fryer. So they set this plate down and you can hear the little...
Oh my God, it was heaven.
I mean, snap, crackle, and pop has nothing on those chicharrones.
Nope, not a damn thing.
With a little lime, so you squirt the lime on there and it just crackles a little bit further as you're eating them. And then they gave us, I'm sorry, they didn't just give it to you, but they gave us like 2 different salsa bottles too. So they do salsa in-house, and they had a hot and a regular, and we're just dumping that on the chicharrones with a little lime. And then we got our burrito, and of course we shared one.
Yeah, I was done by the chicharrones. Oh my God, that touched my soul. That definitely was the icing on the cake for the weekend. I know we went to other places, but that for me, if I died right then and there, I would have died with a big ass smile on my face.
Oh, that's good. The meat was very seasoned. It had rice, beans inside of there, and it was really good. I mean, and then dumping that hot sauce and just going to town. That was so good.
So the name Burritoholics,
oh, dang it.
Very good. The name Burritoholics, fitting. Very fitting.
Very much.
I just wish it wasn't so far, but maybe with it being so far, maybe that is a good thing.
I mean, not for them because they'd make a lot of money off of us, but
very true. Our heart appreciates that it's way on that side of town.
Yeah.
Our cholesterol, blood pressure.
Yeah.
Our overall well-being appreciates that they're on the opposite side of town. And our bank account.
Yep. Thank you, Randy, for driving us because, I, wouldn't have been able to.
This one's for you.
That one's for you. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for taking care of us and putting up with our nonsense.
Yes, we needed it.
That's a true friend. Somebody who's willing to, drive you, be your driver, take care of you, let you get drunk, and, take you all to all the food places, all the beer places, and still drive you from across town all the way home.
Yes.
That's a true friend. Yes. So, Randy, damn it, fucking love you. Thank you for that.
But we made a couple stops actually before we hit that Mesa area, and it's places that we've talked about before. One of them, and I'm going to talk about this one specifically because we got some really good beers while we were there, was Trevor's. We've talked about the one while we went there after the Strong Beer Festival in February. I think that episode came out in March. It was one of our first ones. We talked about going to Trevor's right after and their pizza. Well, this time we went to their one in South Scottsdale. So it was more towards their downtown area, not too far from the Mesa area that we were spending time in. And we got a pizza. It was, that pizza is so good. They do it so good there.
They do.
But I had a beer from North Park. So not only do they have a beer bar there, so they have plenty of taps on hand, they also have the liquor store, and you can buy cans. I think you have to pay a corking fee, even though it's a can. Why do you have to pay a cork fee? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I would call it a tabbing fee.
Yeah, makes sense. Or a can opening fee. I don't know.
Or a fee.
Yeah, it's like we're not making money pouring the draft for you, so we're going to charge you for this can pour.
I don't know. Either way, I mean, we We got what we got. We chose from the refrigerators. We grabbed some, a couple tall cans. Because I was excited that being at Trevor's, I saw that there was a can there by Beer Babes, and it was a collab actually with Pinnacle. I was excited. I'm always going to support, who I can when I can. And I was excited to see because I've never had a Beer Babes brew before. And I felt like it was the time. It was the cooler just looked at me and just said, "This beer shall be yours." Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
It will be yours. Just in
Oh,
case
man.
those of you that may not get that, it was a movie quote. If you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. If not, I'm gonna come off a little weird, but whatever.
Was it the first one or the second one?
It's their choice.
Oh, man.
But oh yes, that beer was mine.
Which in that place, I'll be surprised. It was, I guess, for Saturday, maybe it's not that uncommon, but Trevor's was packed. There wasn't a spot inside at the bar and all of those tables that we could sit. So
very true.
It was a hot day. We sat outside. Luckily, they had shade. They had misters on. I can't say that it was 100% comfortable, but I wasn't like sweating my ass off, I guess.
Right, right. And that was the nice thing is that when we were walking from the patio in, trying to find a spot, because they also had some sort of, I think they had a back to school drawing is what it was.
Yeah.
And I think that's also another reason why it was so packed. But there was a ton of people, which is great because people know about Trevor's and Trevor's is amazing. So why wouldn't when you want to spend your Saturday there? We did.
Yeah.
So we went in, we're like scoping out the taps, and then we're just like, you know what? Let's just go to the coolers. And that's where I found my Beer Babes, and I was like, done, one and done. I see it. I know what I want. Got it. Drank it, enjoyed the shit out of it. Awesome job. It went perfectly with my pizza. And so the pizza wasn't actually cooked inside Trevor's. They had a food truck in the parking lot of Trevor's. And that's where they were making the pizzas.
Still top notch.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what the hell they're doing in that food truck, but man, that was amazing.
Great pizza.
So we paid at the door, outside the door, because we're sitting on the patio. And at first I was like, oh man, this kind of sucks. But as we walked in the first time coming through the misters and through the patio, and I was like, wow, it's actually not bad because the sun had already kind of went over the highest peak of the day. So the building was casting a pretty good shadow. And then the misters and like the air and all that stuff, it actually cooled that side off of the patio pretty good. I still enjoyed myself, had the beer, had a pizza. It was amazing. It was exactly what we needed, with that kind of being the first place where we had our food to begin the day at like, what, 2?
I made burritos in the morning.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So by about 2:30, we're eating.
It was only 115. So with the misters, the shade, it dropped it all the way down to probably at least 95. And hey, if you're in Phoenix and you hit 95 degrees in the middle of the day,
you're in good shape.
You're in good shape.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Go get your sweater.
But I got that beer from North Park, and I didn't take it easy on that one. It was called Saturated Solutions, and it was a triple dry hopped, hazy, triple IPA at 10%. There's a theme here. Do I like those? I saw that, and I'm like, how could you pass up something like this? Can art was really cool. It was like a cartoon of like little chemistry, like beakers or something, and they were like doing operation. I don't even know what the heck it was, but it was so cool. It was all green, and that beer was thick, hazy, strong. It was so good. Having that with the pizza was good. Now being outside in that temperature, probably not as refreshing as something a little lighter, but I mean, you see a beer like that, and I feel like you just can't turn it up.
You just gotta go for it.
Yes. But another place we hit in the east side.
The first place.
Yeah, it was actually where we started the day.
Yes. We had to kick off our birthday celebration weekend, of course. Yeah.
Bone Haus. And I gotta say this just real quick. When it comes to neighborhood breweries. I mean, I feel like you should always support your local brewery, and whatever one's
Absolutely.
closest where you feel most comfortable, that would be our place if it wasn't 65 miles from our house.
One way.
Yeah.
But again, we're going to travel for good beer.
Yes.
And Bone Haus is definitely one of the places that we will travel to the ends of the earth to go and support, because they're great people and they brew great beer.
Oh my
And
gosh,
it's an amazing atmosphere. It's great. If you haven't been to Bone Haus, you're missing out.
Yeah, it's
Get
great
over there.
beer.
Get over there. What are you waiting on?
And it feels so comfortable. Like you're in there, you're talking to the bartenders, you're talking to the other people that are there at the bar. They don't have TVs in there, and sometimes you want a TV to be able to watch sports games and stuff. No, this was just, it was without them, if I remember correctly.
It's correct.
And you don't even pay attention that there's no TVs in there, because you're just talking with people. You're just talking with the people at your table. You're just having a great time, just
Absolutely
absorbing everything in the place. We've talked about it before. It's just such an amazing place.
And those are the types of places that you and I specifically seek out and thrive. You know, like those are our places.
Yeah. And because we were, that was our first stop, we just did like tasters. We didn't do a whole lot of different things. I mean, there was Breaking These Bones, which was a double IPA. High Altitude, I think, was just another IPA. I had one called Parlor Garnet. And I would say out of that first tasting I got, those 4 beers, everybody knows how heavy into IPAs that I go. That Parlor Garnet was a Czech amber style ale that I enjoyed more than any of the beers that I had on my list there. It was so good. Such a clean flavor. And that was the first beer that I drank that day. I think I drank all the IPAs, and I went back to that one because I saved it for the end because I was enjoying it so much.
So I actually got a flight.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
Really? Wow, you started like that.
I was just asking. I was simply curious.
What did I get? What are you about to get? Keep it up. You're about to get a southpaw. So I got a flight of hazies. Shut up, Adam. But I kept the flight card. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, because I saw Randy's flight card and I was able to read his. And then I look at mine and I'm like, hey, why is there such a difference of,
why does yours look like scribbles?
I was like, okay, why can I read your card, but I can't read mine? And then I looked at you and I'm like,
don't worry, I couldn't read mine either.
And I'm like, I don't even know how our poor beer tender got this correct, because I would have looked at the very first one and I would have strout. What? I don't even think we have a beer like this. What did you write here, sir?
Blevins Shootout. I could read it like from here.
That does not say shootout by any means.
Sure does.
SHROT, maybe ROUT?
SHOOTOUT. I don't understand how you can't understand that. That's clear as day.
This says back. Back these
Breaking These Bones.
That's BAK, and I don't even know what that is.
Baking These Bones.
That's not even a Y. I don't even know what that is. But I was just like, oh my gosh. You gotta work on your penmanship, sir. And then like the number 3, Oasis Just kidding. Canyon. And then number 4 is Citrus Saloon. Yes, I could read 3 and 4, but 1 and 2. Nonetheless, it just wasn't any flight that I got. What kind of flight was it?
It was the honor flight.
There we go. So that's one thing that I truly appreciate about Bone Haus is not only is it a super awesome place with great people, great decor, atmosphere, beer, all of that, but they also support our troops.
Veterans.
So
yes.
Our veterans, everybody in the military. So, of course, I got the special H on my tasting card because
that's what that was.
The
honor flight. Yes. I didn't know that's what that was. Oh. Excellent. That was
So
really good.
if you're unfamiliar with what that means, go check it out. Go to the website or just go directly to Bone Haus. Read all about it there. Just it's great. Anytime I personally go to Bone Haus, I always get the honor flights.
Yeah. And I think out of your hazies, that Belvin Shootout was probably the best one, but that Oasis Canyon was a close second. And I ended up getting a second pour of that Oasis Canyon. It was good.
I was about to say, I think the Oasis Canyon was my favorite, and they were all double dry hops, or all double dry hop hazies.
Yes.
Wow. It has been a long day.
Yeah, but hazies are typically or always dry hopped, so they just double it. No, that was good. I love that place, and that was just a great day. Like, again, we weren't like paying attention to most of the beers that we had. We were just hanging out, and that was one of the funnest things.
So when we were there, we did try something unique for the very first time that Bone Haus was doing, and I've never seen or heard of this before. Do you remember what it was called?
Mlíko pour, which is a Czech style pour. So they have the sideways handle, like special taps for Czech style pours. Well, they have one called a Mlíko pour, where they pour a little bit of liquid, but the whole glass of just foam. So we ended up ordering one each, and you're supposed to drink it fast. Otherwise, it starts to settle. So you want to just down the whole thing. So it was Mlíko, which is a milk pour, I think was what they referred it to.
That was interesting. And I did not know what to expect. So we got it, and I was just like, okay, all right, down the hatch. So we cheers. And because we did it all in one shot, we didn't get any pictures. We didn't do any videos. It was a great experience.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
It was described as it said sweet, but I guess it depends on your palate. But to me,
sweet cream.
Yes, it was definitely a sweet cream. There was that creaminess to it. Sweet, it wasn't over the top sweet. It wasn't ridiculously sweet. It just had like a subtle hint to it, and just taking it down, like it was great. It was really good. That was a great experience, and I would definitely do it again. I did get a little bit full off of it, but I didn't feel like bloated, and I didn't feel like, oh my god, I gotta burp all over the place.
I burped twice. I was good after that.
It was different, and if you have never tried it, definitely go check it out. That was really cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and try to record yourself and
yeah. Try to do pictures better than we did, because we didn't do anything.
Post videos, share your experience. That was really cool.
It was a fun weekend, though. I mean, a fun day, I should say. And so I think our whole outing ended up being like 13 hours. So going to all these places, we got to go to a couple places we haven't been before. The food was amazing, and Phantom Fox, killer. They had even like a full restaurant when we were in there, and we were like, we just came from eating at Burritoholics. I'm like, I don't think I can fit anything else right now, but hey, here we are, and we're here for beer anyway. So what a great time, though.
I agree. I cannot wait to go back.
We hit Chupacabra, we hit Oro before we went to Burritoholics, and then across the street was Beer Research, and then we went to Phantom. Oh my god, it was great.
I wouldn't change a thing.
No, I wouldn't either.
That was an awesome day, full of great experiences, great people. We ran into people along the way.
Yeah.
Shout out to Charlie, actually, because he went out to Burritoholics, did a great review, and I was just like, oh my god. I was thinking in my head, like, great minds think alike. Because literally, we would have been probably like an hour-ish behind him. So we just missed him.
That was crazy. What's his Instagram?
Charlie's Craft Beer Adventures is one, and then he has another food channel also.
So that was just funny because it was completely unrelated. I saw that place earlier in the week, and I'm like, we're going to be in this area. We have to check this place out. I'm like, they don't even have a website. I'm like, I can't find anything. but we have to go here because, I mean, it's called Burritoholics.
And it was awesome because after we had left, was it Bone Haus? Was it when we left Bone Haus?
Maybe. And then you saw it on there?
Yes. And I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, Charlie just went here. We totally have to go here. Like, we're going to be going here anyways. But like his food review, this is awesome. And I was like, I know we're going to have a great time and a great experience there. And sure enough, Burritoholics nailed it. And I cannot wait to go back.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But
so if you have not been, get out there. What are you waiting on?
That's right. What are you waiting for? But thank you for joining us and enjoying listening to us talk about our wonderful adventures. It's like we're with you whenever we go out, and we love just experiencing all these places. We love talking about it. We'd be doing this, talking about it with our friends sitting at a kitchen table somewhere, sitting outside, you know, and maybe just chilling, having a beer somewhere, and be like, oh, have you been to this place? And we'd be talking about these experiences anyway. If you know us, we've been there and we've talked about it.
Absolutely. Beer, food, friends. What more could you ask for?
Yes. What does it say on our logo? It says craft beer, food, fun. And that's exactly what we do. I mean, that just sums it all up in 3 phrases, 3 words. Craft beer is 2 words, technically. Yeah, you understand.
You get the gist.
Tune in next week. Can't wait to do this again. And we'll just have another place to talk about, and can't wait to do it with you guys.
Until then, we love you guys. Take care and cheers.
Cheers, everybody.